You went you jonga inegaqo jonga ilick man, I shouldn't listen to those things. I really shouldn't listen to that inegaqo iligaqa thing because now it sticks iyahlala apha engqondweni yakho. Yemadoda masiqale sithethe ngale nto yale. Hey. Let me break, before everything, I think it's important that I unpack quickly the situation of the Eastern Cape interns that are not being paid by the Office of the Premier of the Eastern Cape. Now, those interns have started around May, June, and there were issues. But at the time, there was sort of a middleman that was implementing the project. Cheaper Training Academy was called the implementing agent. They were implementing the project since June, July, August, September. October, they decided, as Kuban, we're not cruising nicely here because of the issues that were there between Office of the Premier, yes, Eastern Cape, and the implementing agent. Issues being late payments from the Office of the Premier. That's my understanding. Because remember, I've been reporting on this from day one. I made a lot of enemies for standing for the youth. Before the internet, I am Ulunga Ngabashe Butlu from Transkei Youth Foundation. And I always stand and I always will fight for young people. I hope we do have that understanding. So I have since been advocating for the payments of the youth, yes, the Eastern Cape. Now, on the 7th of October, Cheaper Training Academy decided to call it quits with Office of the Premier. But to the media, Office of the Premier says they decided to fire Cheaper Training Academy. That is not correct. I have a letter I've posted on my social media. I have a letter from Cheaper Training Academy. I will post it there. I think it's very public. You can check my other TikToks and the videos and the things of social media. That letter that says, Eastern Cape, Office of the Premier, we are done with this. We cannot take this anymore because our name is being tainted when these kids are not being paid. They're not understanding that we are not the one. You are the ones. That's what the Cheaper Training Academy was saying at the time. But guess what? Around the end of October, Office of the Premier came to the public and said, we have fired Cheaper Training Academy out of that 465 million rand 3-year contract, the tender that is, of paying these kids for that total of 3 years. We're fired and we're going to handle it ourselves. Now, the Office of the Premier had from the 7th, let's say 8th of October, to take over and make sure that by the month end, kids will be paid. From the 8th of October, it's now what? It's now the 18th of November. 8 October to the 18th of November. Kids are not paid. Everything is at their disposal. They usually get the work done by the implementing agent. They just release the money to the implementing agent. Now, they took control of the entire project and it's in their hands. They cannot handle it. There is a lady called, I get exhausted with naming people. I do get sued and threatened a lot, but the lady named Zintle there at the Office of the Premier, that is the chief director of this thing, of the youth. We know about Mr. Sokon, who is the director general, who went today, the 18th at 12, just after 12, he went to lie on radio about the youth. Yesterday, the 17th, on Monday, young people were at the boardroom at the Office of the Premier and they were told by the officials at the office of the premier that, hey, asiyazi le nto siyenzayo. We don't know what we're doing. And isixakile thina le nto. If you want, please sue me so that I bring evidence of you, the office of premier, saying, inixakile le project. Beniyithathela ntoni kwasekuqaleni? Sayinixakile nje. What is my surprise? Even the kids, even the youth is saying, hey, kodwa, we wish that cheaper we did not celebrate too soon, because at least he was paying us within 7 days after a month end. Now, these ones, it's been 15 days. It's been 18 days. The kids are not being paid. They're subjected to sleeping with landlords for rent. What else are they doing to eat for food? And that is the Eastern Cape government. Tell me, is the Premier and the MSO of Finance not able to come together and figure out a way fast of helping these kids? Why is it that young people, the voters in South Africa or in this government, are not a priority? You will only remember them when you want votes. That is what we're being subjected to. Now, there's a lot of things that are going around. Me, I'm going to tell you the truth. Here, the reality is that, no, let me not share. Let me not say it. Let me not say it. I'm going to get people into trouble, and I'm going to get you guys to dig a lot that you don't want to find out. Iimfihlo zabantu abafuni zivele. But in each and every tender, in each and every thing that goes on there, there's always people that are stomaching. I don't know who fought with who, what happened, but ikhona man into, ikhona into engayiqondiyo. Ikhona into engayiqondiyo. Ikhona andizuyazi. But we just know that there's nothing clean in this thing of the Eastern Cape. Now, there is an organization that I once spoke about. What are they calling themselves? SAYC, South African Youth Council, in the Eastern Cape, that spoke very boldly against Chippa. They were celebrating that Chippa Training Academy is fired, which is not even true, because Chippa Academy left the project. That's number one. Number two, they are celebrating that, fine, they celebrated, Ngoku it's 18 days. Their masters, the politicians, are not paying these people, and they're not saying anything. What does that tell you? They're not saying anything about the kids that are not being paid and the capacity that is not there at the office of the Premier. Why are we not unpacking that one? Now, there's these ones of the ANC Youth League. They're only releasing a statement now, Beluma Bevutela, which is somewhat nice because they've been too quiet. I feel like everybody who wants to say anything, they will throw around Chippa Mpenki's name because it's the most powerful, I guess. Mna, the only thing I'm fighting for is the ridiculing and the ruining of somebody's reputation when you are at fault, just because they don't have a voice, just because everybody listens to the leadership. They don't listen to the service provider. I made an example of myself. Me, when I have a project of cutting grass there at the hospital, when I don't pay people, babeta mnanga matya, and they don't care who doesn't pay me. They don't care for explanations. We know even with MB, we know with people who owning small businesses that the government does this. The government does this to us. I just wanted to unpack that very quickly. It's very unfortunate. It's not nice. Lomshida wenzani na une ex-rider. I love his car. What does it do? I love the back here. Yeah, ne? Oh, now, ladies and gentlemen, there's something very important. Let me look at this.